Reader Crafty. Today I have a teaching at home kind of learning video for you. If this is not your thing, I totally understand, but if it is, I'm going to put this in a playlist with all of the teaching at home videos I did last March, I believe, so that you can refer to those. If you're new to my channel, you can go back and look at some of those older videos that I did on how to teach your child reading at home and math and all that good stuff. My son was 3 at the time. Now he has just turned 4 about a month ago. So he is really now starting to read with some fluency. So today I'm going to share with you the importance of sight words and CVC words. What are they? Why do we need to teach them to our kiddo? And how does it help them become more fluent in their reading? So sight words, they're also sometimes called Dolch words. You'll sometimes hear them called pre-primer words, and there's also a Fry's list. So basically, when I was a kindergarten teacher, I took the first 100 words that are most commonly used in the English language. If you teach your child just to memorize those words, they will be able to retain 80% of what they read just by memorizing. Well, you're thinking, why wouldn't I teach my child how to read those words? Isn't it important to teach them how to sound words out, which we'll get to, which is CVC words? Yes and no. Yes, you want to teach them the phonograms and how to break down words, but a lot of the sight words in particular defy the rules of the English language, like the word the. Let's take the word the. It's very tricky. For a beginning, we call them emergent reader. An emergent reader, they would sound it out like this. T, h, eh. Well, if you blend t, h, eh together, it does not sound like the. The word the defies the rules of the English language. If you just teach them to memorize it, it helps with that fluency, so they're not being so choppy. With fluency comes comprehension. So let me give you an example of a sentence that would really kind of put things into perspective for you. So the sentence is, I see a cat go up in the tree. If you look at that sentence, 7 out of the 9 words in that sentence are sight words. If they learn to memorize it, they can read it very easily. So that leaves us with 2 words. One is a CVC word, consonant, vowel, consonant. That's the word cat, and I'll get to that in a moment. And the other word is a little bit harder, and it is for a very independent reader. You can teach them the rules of the word tree, because TR is a blend, and the double E, that phonogram, you would have to teach them. The double E always says E. So with my son being an emergent reader, I would just give him that word. I would just tell him that's the word tree. But cat, I would have him sound out. Touch each word as you read.
I, C, A, the.
Okay. Do you know this word?
I do not.
Let's make the sounds.
Cat.
I see a cat
Go up in the C.
Tree. It does have a double E like C. Tree. He knows already 7 out of the 9 words. He only has to sound out 1 word, which makes reading more fun. It makes it more fluid, and he can comprehend what it's about because he's not breaking up each and individual sound. So let's look at CVC words. CVC words, consonant, vowel, consonant, right? Your vowels are A, E, I, O, U. We'll get to Y. Y is a little tricky. That comes a little bit later. But basically stick with those. We look at 3-letter words. C, A, and T. They're easy to sound out. They follow the rules of the English language, and they are a good practice for your child to learn to sound out words, practice all that knowledge that they know about letter sounds to put a word together. So in that sentence, in that example that I gave you, I would have my son sound out that word. Okay, you know the sounds in this word. Let's take a look at it. Point to the C. K, k, at, cat, right? I usually try to push it, blend it 3 times. Wait. Slow down. K. Ah. Find ah. Yes. One from each spot. This is the first time we're doing this activity. Ready? K. Ah. T.
Cat.
How does it end? T. Yes. Would you touch and read that word for me, please?
Yeah. Cat.
So, if you're not following me on Instagram, I do a lot of activities. I take a lot of pictures of what I'm doing with him over on my Instagram account. So you'll get to see examples of what I do for sight word practice, for CVC words. So if you want specific examples, go follow me over there. I'm going to give you 2 really quick ideas. Sight words I have done, I call it like magic words, where it's kind of like a crayon resist. I write in white crayon some of the sight words, and then he takes watercolor paint and colors over it to reveal the magic word. Fun way to practice sight words, just, breaking out of that just flashcard, rote memory kind of boring task. And also with CVC words, these are consonant, vowel, consonant words. Really, a lot of it is phonological awareness. It's listening and hearing it. So you're just going to have to practice with magnet letters or letter tiles, anything that you have with the ABCs on it, which I'm sure if your child is at the emergent reading point, I'm sure you already have a lot of those things. So that is why we encourage sight word memorization, and we teach the phonics of sounding out CVC words. It just helps make their reading more fun and enjoyable. It creates fluidity so that they're not reading so choppy. They're reading much more fluid, and it helps with comprehension. So that's all I have for you all today. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. Otherwise, I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.